Alright, real talk. Modern life's got you by the balls, and not in a fun way. You wake up bleary-eyed. Your phone's already buzzing, dragging you back into the rat race. Zoom calls stack up like dirty laundry. You sip a kale smoothie because someone told you that's self-care. You watch influencers manifest their truth on Instagram while you're trying to manifest enough rent money. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's familiar to all of us. Because here's the thing, no one really says out loud. Most of us are not living. We're surviving, trapped inside a cage built of Wi-Fi passwords, notifications, and endless to-do lists. You scroll endlessly through your feed, watching other people live their best lives, while you feel like you're stuck in a rerun of the same miserable episode. You're tired. Empty? Like your soul's been drained by 1,000 meaningless meetings. And the fake cheer of hustle harder. But what if I told you this wasn't just your fault? It's not because you're weak or lazy or broken. It's because modern life is a trap, a circus of distractions designed to keep you spinning on a wheel. Let's be clear. Civilization has done amazing things. We've cured diseases, mapped the stars, connected the world. But somewhere along the way, we traded life for living. We forgot what it means to be human. Raw, messy, wild humans. So here's the plan. Step 1. Ditch the smartphone. I mean really ditch it. That glowing rectangle in your hand, it's a dopamine slot machine designed to hijack your attention and steal your time. Imagine smashing it with a rock. Feels freeing, doesn't it? Suddenly your brain wakes up from autopilot. Step 2. Hunt your food. No, I'm not saying grab a spear and chase deer in your backyard. But you can at least cook something real. Light a fire. Feel the heat on your skin. Smell the smoke. Taste meat that you earned. Or veggies you grew with your own hands. You're reconnecting with the earth, with your body, with something primal that's been sleeping under the concrete all these years. Step 3. Drop the skinny jeans. Wrap yourself in a metaphorical loincloth and own it. Walk with the swagger of someone who just invented fire. Because you did. Not literally, but you're inventing your own life. And you're tired of living in a world that tells you to hide, to shrink, to be appropriate. Now I know what you're thinking. That's cute, but I've got bills, responsibilities, expectations. Exactly. And that's why this is urgent. Because this civilization we've built, it's a soul-sucking hellscape disguised as progress. Corporations selling you $80 candles for self-care, while your inbox is a war zone of unread emails. Your boss texts you at 11 p.m. about synergy. Synergy my ass. Back in the day, the only synergy was you and your tribe clubbing a mammoth before it clubbed you. No emails, no KPIs, no passive-aggressive Slack messages. So yeah, modern life is complicated. And yes, sometimes it feels like you're caught in a hamster wheel made of quinoa salads and existential dread. But here's the kicker. You can step off. You can tear down the circus tent. You can scream like a Neanderthal and feel alive again. Because the truth no one tells you is this. Your soul doesn't want to scroll. It wants to roar. Now let's break it down a bit deeper. Why do so many people feel stuck, numb, or meh? It's not because life is inherently boring or cruel. It's because our lives have been hijacked by disconnection. We're disconnected from ourselves, disconnected from nature, disconnected from each other. Our phones keep us connected, but in reality, they keep us isolated. Our jobs keep us busy, but often they keep us disconnected from meaning. Our culture tells us to chase stuff, but never what stuff really means. So what's the deeper cause? It's simple. We're not living in alignment with our nature. We evolved over millions of years to live in community, in rhythm with the earth, in real physical connection. Not to sit 8 hours a day under fluorescent lights, staring at screens. Not to grind endlessly for promotions that don't fulfill us. When you live out of alignment, you feel off. That's why you're tired all the time. That's why you feel empty. Your soul is screaming, "This is not how I was made to live." Here's the unexpected truth. It's not about adding more self-care. It's not about finding the perfect morning routine or manifesting good vibes. It's about removing the noise until you can hear yourself again. It's about stripping life down to the basics, the things your ancestors knew instinctively. You don't need more apps, more hacks, or more filters. You need to feel. Feel the sun on your skin. Feel the hunger in your belly. Feel the beat of your heart. So, what's the solution? Start small, but start real. Turn off your phone for an hour. Cook something you can hold in your hands. Go outside and just be. Sounds obvious? Yeah, but obvious is revolutionary these days. Because every moment you spend disconnected is a moment your soul wakes up. And the more your soul wakes up, the more you'll see the lies you've been living under. You ready to meet that part? Good. Because this is where real life begins. And next time, we're going even deeper. What if the thing you've been chasing your whole life, success, approval, hustle, is exactly what's been holding you back? What if the reason you feel stuck isn't because you're not ambitious enough, but because you've been loyal to a version of success that was never yours? Let's be honest. How many people do you know who have the dream job on paper, but secretly fantasize about quitting mid-Zoom call and disappearing into the woods? They've got the salary, the title, the sleek apartment, but they wake up with a pit in their stomach. They stare at the clock by 2 p.m., wondering how many more years they can survive this. Or maybe that's you, the kid who once wanted to be a writer, a musician, a builder of something real. Now spending your life color-coding spreadsheets for a company whose mission you don't believe in. Smiling through meetings while your soul slowly leaks out your eyes. You went to school. You followed the plan. You did what you were supposed to. And somehow, you still ended up here. Numb, burnt out, and wondering if this is really it. What if it's not you that's broken? What if it's the script you were handed? What if the purpose you've been trying to find in your inbox, your promotions, your LinkedIn endorsements was never meant to be found there in the first place? What if the real point isn't about working your way up the ladder, but about stepping off it entirely and building your own damn structure? Think about that. Really think about it. Because next time, we're blowing the whole thing open. And the moment you stop trying to fix your life might be the moment you finally start living it.